We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Welcome to a game featuring two teams from the AFC. Both teams have taken the field, and the season is about ready to get started. The Bolts are set to kick it deep. He got all of that one. The offense just about ready to call their first play of the game. It's 1st and 10. Number 28, the lone back, dropping back, looking for a receiver, rolls right. A lot of space in front of him. He hits his receiver. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
About 4 to go. They come out of the nickel. They give it to the halfback. Dingle makes the stop at the 30-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
Jill, anything new from the sideline?
The trainer gave me some good news. He did sustain an injury, but it does not appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. Flying time. Edwards makes the tackle at the 30. Well, the quarterback decided to keep it.
The defense wasn't going to let the quarterback pick up the first down on that play. He got good penetration, and he had nowhere to go.
They need about 3. Don't know why they're going for it here. You'd think they'd just punt. Looks like he's changing the play. With the throw, and this pass is completed. Davis takes him down at the 38.
This is just a great play to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. I mean, it's 4th down. You got one last shot to do it, and they do it perfectly.
Looking for room. Lieber gets right in there and brings him down. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. They need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
Split backs this time. Surveying the field. Rolling right. Closing in. Gets rid of it. And he can't hang on. Good job getting there, but he couldn't bring it in for the catch.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass the ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches.
Jammer stops him at the 48-yard line.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
He'll get it again. Lieber created problems in the backfield on that play. Nothing doing in the middle, and they stop him for a loss.
The defense is well coached. Everyone knows what their assignment is. That time they worked as a team, and they made it look easy.
With the throw, on the money. Davis records the tackle at the 33. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. 1st and 10. To the left. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Number 29 is a very good tackler coming out of the defensive backfield.
Not only can he tackle well, he can also recognize plays very quickly. And that makes him even more valuable on the defensive side of the ball.
Scrambling. Brings it down, looking to run. Foley pulls him down at the 26-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and we're ready to... Back to the field. And this is the 12th play of this drive. In field goal range now. The Bolts come out in a nickel package. On the ground. Setting up play action. Steps up. Gets the pass off. Perfect throw. Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary. Six yards to go for a touchdown. Calling an audible now. Drops back. Looking for an option. Rolls right. Throws on the run. Davis is in there for the score. It looks like they could have run that one in if they wanted to.
That's not usually the kind of defensive play that you expect to see down near the goal line. But they guessed pass, and they guessed right. They just couldn't execute.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Vipers are lined up for the kickoff. Sends it sailing. From the 9 to the 20, the 30. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game. 1st and 10. The Vipers come out in a nickel package. Looking upfield. Pittman with the tackle at the 37. Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
The Vipers come out in a nickel package, and the catch is made. Down he goes at the 44. He makes the catch, but they'll be short of the first by about a yard or so.
This is every offense's dream, to have 3rd and short situation.
About a yard to go. Tomlinson, the deep man, under pressure, knocked away. He barely got that one off.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. He didn't have any room to run over there, John. And we go back to the game. It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's calling an audible. Number 1 sends a man in motion. Get off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Nowhere to go that time, John.
Yeah, and that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside. Maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Throws over to his right. This pass is incomplete. So the pass won't reach the receiver.
Yeah, he threw it where the receiver used to be, not where he was going.
The Vipers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Dropping back. He surveys the field, rolling out to his right. Throwing, and he dropped it. And he throws incomplete because he had major pressure.
The corner came on a blitz, and he sprinted for the quarterback. Guys love the opportunity to get a sack. And that time, he just missed taking him down.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the punt. From the 41. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field. 1st and 10. Freeze with a man in motion. They'll pass on first down. Tosses it right. And the catch is made. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
It's 1st and 10.
Come on now. Let's do this.
The Vikings come out in a nickel package. Still running. Diaz records the tackle at the 28-yard line.
Sometimes you can be a little over-aggressive on defense like you see here. He had him lined up, but he over-pursued, and he got caught out of position, and the ball carrier was able to cut back.
Tomlinson. He's at the 20. He lost it. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
The Chargers recover it. Following the fumble, they take over with great field position, tightening up the coverage along the outside. So they're inside the 20, need to get a touchdown. Number 25 holds him down behind the line. 2-minute warning coming up. They'll go from the I formation. Turner, number 38, with the tackle at the 11. Ball on the 11-yard line. 6th play of this drive. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. The Vipers come out in a nickel package. Fumble, loose ball. The Vipers ball on it. He got close to the end zone, but he just couldn't hang on to the ball.
Those are the things you hate as a coach. You tell your guys to protect the ball and don't turn it over, but that time they just squirted out of there and the defense was all over it. Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
The Vipers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. 28. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Looks like he's changing the play. Number 28. Rolling right. Pressure. And he's tackled behind the line by Leverett.
The defense can't get sloppy out there and miss tackles and let them get a first down. They might get the ball back and have a shot at some points before halftime.
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. The Bolts come out in the quarter defense. Play action. Looking for the deep pass down the right side. This one falls incomplete. Going deep on 3rd down, but he couldn't get the ball to the receiver. Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 43. He picks up a few yards on the return. Ball right around midfield. Freeze using split backs. Dyson in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Freeze starts out of the shotgun. Looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. On the money. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Chargers. Long touchdown pass.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. The Bolts have tied it. The Chargers are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 5. To the 20. The defense forced a punt the last time after 3 plays. 1st and 10. Number 28. Diving tackle to bring him down. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Just about a minute left. The Bolts come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. And he makes, no, he can't haul it in. 3rd down now. You'd have to think they'll look for the go-to guy here.
And if the defense is thinking that too, they just might use him as a decoy.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Drops back with the throw. Broken up. Good pass rush, John, as they tried to disrupt the timing.
He waited until the last second, then he got the ball out of there. He does a nice job of feeling the pass rush, but he has to know who his hot receiver is if he feels pressure, or if he sees the defense coming on a blitz.
Here's the punt. From the 23. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
1st and 10. Only 1 man back. Going to the air on 1st down. Throwing. He hits his receiver. San Diego calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. They need 5. Breeze with a man in motion. Unleashes the deep ball. It's caught. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
The quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. Pass play here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Looks to the end zone. Ooh, nearly picked off. Nearly a turnover.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it. We need to watch the guys up front on this play. They're going to be passing, and the best thing the defense can do here is to get some pressure on the quarterback. Either throw a pick or taking him down for the sack.
Breeze starts out of the shotgun. Drops back with the pass, and it's caught. He's inside the 10. Dyson. Ball's in the pass for a 1st down. He's picked up both 1st downs on this series. And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. Kading comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up. Plenty of distance on that one. Good kick. Now leads for the 1st time in the game.
You know, they've got some very good players who can score on you fast. They tend to really get going as the game wears on.
From the 28.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Number 28, the lone back. Directing traffic. Passing on 1st down. Surveying the field. Rolling out to his right. Throws on the move. Perfect throw. Going into halftime, the score is 10-7. Back to the game. Here are the halftime stats as we get set for the 2nd half kickoff. Just about ready for the 2nd half as they line up for the kickoff. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 13-yard line. He can't wrap him up. Great move to get free. The 40, across midfield. The 40, the 30, room to run. The 20, the 10, touchdown, Chargers. He did a great job of taking that return all the way for the touchdown.
Kaboom! That guy was gone. He just waited for the opportunity, saw it, and he took it.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. The Vipers came into this one with very high expectations, John, and they have delivered.
This is one of those games where sometimes you'll see them come in with a little less intensity. But that hasn't happened in this one. You got to give the coaching staff a lot of credit. They came into this one, and they had their guys ready to play.
The Vipers will start this drive from the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're having no success running on 1st down.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down. Get the offensive line to maintain their blocks.
2nd and 7. The Bolts come out in a nickel package. He tucks it away. Nice play fake. Pressure coming, and he's tackled behind the line by Leverett. Leverett gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
And they'll face a long third down here. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Looking for a receiver, closing in. Good play in the backfield by Dingle. The always clever veteran gets to the quarterback.
When he gets to the quarterback, he doesn't let him get away.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Here's the kick. From the 43-yard line.
Watch this one here. He had them all lined up, looking for the knockout. We just missed. That's one of the things that's going on in this league right now. Too many guys going for the big hit instead of wrapping up the ball carrier.
Breeze with a man in motion. Passing on first down. Under pressure with the throw, and he makes the grab. Dives and makes the tackle. He comes up with the ball despite being blanketed with the double coverage. It's 1st and 10. Tomlinson, the lone back, going to the left. Jordan stops him at the 17. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
They'll play things tighter on the outside. Tomlinson, the lone back. Breeze sends a man in motion. Gets it away fast. Jordan stops the play in the backfield. It's his 3rd tackle of the contest. He made a nice adjustment to come down with that one.
The quarterback lofted the ball up and let the receiver make the corrections to get under it and make the catch.
Breeze will work out of the shotgun. Tossing it over the middle. And he makes the grab. Big hit on the ball carrier.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
Cross play to the right. Tomlinson is in there for the score. So he puts his head down and punches it in for the score.
It sure was. His lineman created a little push, and the back just slammed right in there and got past the goal line.
Kading comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Great run, 24 straight points.
They've really been playing some good football lately. They finally seem to have it all put together.
Nice distance. From the 12-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Rushing on first down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. The backs are lined up in an I. He's looking, rolling out to his right. The 40. Lieber makes the play at the 43-yard line. Let's get back to the action on the field. And we're back.
Take a look at this. He gets himself into position, keeps his legs under him, and then boom, he just unloads. Now that's a depleter.
Uses the pump. Pressure with the pass, and this pass is completed. Number 80. Didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Pump faking. Rolls right. On the move. And he drops the pass. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertip.
The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Pumps once. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Dives and brings him down. Number 1 fires complete, and it's good for a first down.
He made a great read at the line. He knew he'd have to get it out of there fast, and he did.
They're having no success running on first down.
Stuff like a turkey. I mean, less than 2 yards isn't very good.
Throws it. The pass falls incomplete. He can't complete that short pass, and it's second down. 7th play of this drive. The Vipers line up in the bunch formation. Tucks it away. Setting up play action. Rolling right with the pass. Incomplete pass. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Pump fakes. Looking downfield. Rolling out to his right. And it's complete. Fletcher with the tackle at the 37.
They're expecting it up the gut, I'd say.
They need about 3. They'll take a chance here. They'll try for the first down. Great fake. Gets rid of it. He has some room. The 30. Heel makes the stop at the 22-yard line.
What they're doing here is keeping the defense from huddling up. And it keeps the same defense on the field.
On the ground. Play action. Steps up with the throw. Boy, touchdown. And it's not finished yet. He slips behind the secondary and got open for the touchdown.
Now that's just how they practiced it. They go over this play all the time at practice, and they use it a few times in just about every game. And let me tell you, most of the time it's successful just like that.
Graham comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up, and the extra point is good. Is back for another kickoff return, and we'll see if he can duplicate his touchdown run back.
He's an explosive player, so if he can find the open field, he may get it into the end zone again.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 6 to the 20. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown. So they have 1st and 10 here. Breeze with a man in motion. Throwing on first down. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Zimmer was right there to break that play up.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Gives the ball off. Nice play fake. With the throw, almost intercepted. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
Tomlinson, the deep man. He's looking with the pass. The pass falls incomplete. John, it looked like it was tipped at the very last moment by the safety.
That was a good read of the quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're playing center field.
Number 5 will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Number 28 lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Calling an audible. They give it to the halfback. Heel takes him down at the 47. They tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
Fakes the handoff, and he's hit as he throws. He was tipped. That good pass rush forces the erratic pass.
I'm not sure how they got through, but the defense really wanted the quarterback.
Dime backs in for this play. Throws it. He hits his receiver. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The Bolts come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Rolling out to his right. And the catch is made. Dives and brings him down at the 31. And it looks like they're going to go with a no huddle. He surveys the field. Pressure coming. This pass is incomplete. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
When you let the defense get into your backfield that quickly, bad things are going to happen to you.
Dropping back, looking for an option. Rolls right. Gets the pass off. Almost picked off. Edwards had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Drops back, surveying the field. Rolling right. He's scrambling around, breaking through. He's at the 20, and he slips out of bounds at the 13.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a third down situation. But if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big first down.
He sees something in the defense. He's it off. Number 29 makes the tackle at the 13-yard line.
Get the ball to the open man. You can't give him an easy pick.
Ninth play of this drive. In field goal range now. Looking for a receiver. Rolls right. Closing in. And this pass is completed. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
5 yards to go. Number 40, the lone back. Drops back. Under pressure. He lost it. Steps away from the sack. The Vipers get it. It was a backwards pass, which is why the ruling on the play is a fumble, but they do recover.
So it just goes as loss of yardage. Those type of passes are tricky. There's an element of danger lingering.
Graham heads out to try this field goal. And it's on its way. Clearly not the result he was looking for. First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Dyson, the motion man. With the carry. Zimmerman records the tackle at the 37-yard line. About 7 yards there. So they need about 3 here. The corners move up to play this one tight. The Vipers come out in a nickel package. Dropping back, throwing. And it's complete. And he slips out of bounds at the 48.
Number 81 makes the reception. 13-yard gain.
The ball is right at midfield. Tomlinson. Zimmerman makes the play at the 43-yard line. They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert.
Base! Base! Set! Come on, get it! Get in there! Drill! Switch it! Come on! Stay home, Mike!
To carry it, number 38 records the tackle at the 36-yard line. So they have first and 10 here. Tomlinson. Davis pulls him down at the 29-yard line. Pickup of about 8. They need to get the ball inside the 26-yard line to convert for the first down. They line up in the I formation. Hand it off. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple.
This is a good one to call.
And this is the 7th play of this drive. They need about 3. On the call, Pittman stops him at the 26-yard line.
This is a good special teams play. Time to call a special teams play.
Kading looking to make a good kick here. The kick is up. That ball hit the upright and didn't make it through.
Watch that game clock. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
1st and 10. Passing on 1st down. He surveys the field, rolling right. Throwing, off and running, makes the adjustment. And he slips out of bounds at the 48. Number 1 was able to escape the rush and delivers a perfect pass on the run.
And that's one of those things that's tough to game plan for. You have to try and keep him stationary, keep him in the pocket. When you let him run around like that and pick his targets, he can really carve up a defense.
Ball on their own 42. 7 defensive backs in on this one. Looks like he's calling an audible. They're blitzing, nearly intercepted. He makes a great play by breaking the pass up.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, it just bounced off his hand.
And it's caught. Davis gets stopped short of the sticks on that play. Calling an audible. Looks like he's changing the play. He sees something in the defense. Gets rid of it. Refuses to go down. And it's complete. You could hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
And they hurry up to the line. They'll pass on 1st down. With the throw, can't bring him down. Diving tackle at the 6. Drops back. He's looking, throwing on the run. The defender's got it. Room to run. He might bring this one all the way back. Touchdown, Chargers. The defender was all over that one.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
They'll line up for the extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. So after that touchdown, the chances of a comeback seem far less probable.
Yeah, these guys are just about ready to pack their bags and head for home.
He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line. The defensive unit forced an interception the last time they were on the field. Directing traffic. The Vipers come out in the bunch formation. Nice play fake. Rolls right. Pressure. And he's taken down in the backfield by Leverett. Leverett, coming from his defensive end position, gets the sack.
And speaking of packing, he's going to be packing an ice bag in the sideline after taking that hit.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete pass.
Be efficient here. You can't afford to let time slip away from you.
Changing the play now. The Chargers come out in a nickel package. Pumps. He surveys the field. Gets rid of it. Great pass. White. Doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up 4th down. About 2 to go. They're blitzing. Looking for a receiver. Rolling right. Unleashes the deep ball. What a catch. The 40. The 30. The Vipers call a timeout. They have 1 left.
You need to get some time back there and wait for the play to develop. No short passes. You got to get the 1st down.
So this could be the last play of the game. Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Drops back. Steps up. Pressure coming. And he's taken down in the backfield. That's the final gun. And the score is 31-14. On behalf of EA Sports, John Madden and Jill Arrington, this is Al Michaels saying goodbye.